The Doom with his Scorched Earth and the Firefly running at your face.
GG na, sabi ko mag-GG na ito mga to.
Oh, yes.
Wait up!
Battle Fury! Last of my kind.
Radiant's bottom.
At 5 minutes, right as it turned into nighttime. So he wanted to make sure that he wasn't being scouted out until it was too late. And Ryu gets dived.
Got BDZ here as well. Well, it's just a bit shy. All he needs is the kick to help out. Alright, did commit forward with the dive. Where's the TP? I think it actually got cancelled, so TTM. Yes, you'll get the kill, but
His disposal got all of their ultimates now available on EXECRATION. You can see Spectre farming away at the other side of the map, picking up the Echo Saber, so they're ready for a team fight to break out.
oh, and Ryu gonna try and jump back towards the tower. It's not gonna be able to make it to safety. The horn down. There were no extra rotations, so Neon's just gonna try and cut their losses. They even dropped Supernova, trying to get that little extra damage instance to kill off as well. So that pick off, they're gonna tip it down actually. Neon recognizing both is on cooldown. Gonna drop the lasso. They're on top of the Korean wave power, so the Omni Slash is not gonna come into play with the TP out. Palace is gonna be able to make it. No! He'll just fall. They trade the kill on C.
The Midas available, they had used the Devour during all of that, so you're getting a good amount of value out of these sorts of rotations. It's just gonna be a kill onto the Razor.
He stole the perfect Ocean. Wow! What a play on the instant tip from Natsumi. And
A lot.
There you go. Roshan has fallen to the darkness.
Juggernaut!
This man
The Inferno!
Sabi ko mag-GG na ito.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Blame
Dire's top tower is under attack. Come on, Spike! Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smurf.
Fucking up.
Make the vision, and Ryu, BKB. Let's see if they're just going to try and retreat away, or are they going to stand their ground? And Ryu's BKB is about to expire, and they should be able to catch him out here. Nice force from the side of ledge, forced up as well. And Ryu, there's no chance he makes it away here. Have to cut their losses. He's going to fall inside the jungle, but Radiant, they're still sticking around. CTM glimmered up, but they got the detection. A rolling kickback away from the high ground. They'll lose two. And guess what? Daven's on their side. Roshan's up in 5-7. Yopaj? Again? They've got the Omni. That's a lot committed. Yoe's won't just super over. Oh my. They almost fell. One more slash would have been enough.
Counters, but spook him enough.
Lining
Walks in. There's the egg.
Rubik's Cube egg on the high ground. Yoe? He's posturing really aggressive. I guess he's recognizing that. Yopaj, he snatched it. Yopaj snatched the Aegis, but he's still going to lose the first life as well. Natsumi
Got Doom
was
coming, though.
186 damage, so Natsumi is going to impact at the moment. They'll kill Yopaj a second time, and again, Neon, they have to watch their friends fall with no assistance.
Bring it forward.
They'll jump in, but I I don't think you want to take this fight right now. It's got the Doom, but they have to be so cautious. The reflect rob reflects the ultimate. The passions are there as well, but where's the damage? They're going to buy back on the Batrider, but it'll instantly melt through and Ryu. And now with the numbers advantage, let's see if they can reset here. The Doom's about to expire. Yopaji doesn't have the lasso with the flame break. Bounce back powers. He's A-okay. He's even got the cheese as well. So Execration, they're in fighting shape. They can run back
Around this high ground.
Radiant's hunting blue forward. Oh, that's a big pickup. DZ been doing so much work throughout the fights. Wants in, jumps straight onto the backline. Januel, food for the Spectre, but it's got a buyback. They don't have the outpost control though, so we won't be able to rejoin instantly. Turns out no low soaps about to protect them. The static link's not there as well. They need to stay on top of the Razor, but they're not able to do so. They'll kite it back, and Omni Slash unable to do any amount of damage as well. So Natsumi has to retreat back to safety with the Blade Fury, but he's getting kited. The Viper strike slowing him down at double force into the TP out. Can he make it? No! No way! He yields the cancel and Natsumi will fall. He's down for 90 seconds. He doesn't have a buyback. And BDZ, the off-chat voice like... The Spectre. Maybe CTM can push off. This Hurricane Pike pulls back and there's the Rubik shoot on top of the backline with the lasso. The Dragon Spectre is in the fountain. The fountain! Palace, Manta, Flame Break, further back. We see what happens when you're stuck in the fountain. No, Palace will fall. And Ryu somehow alive. What an incredible lasso. He's got a buyback. What's up in 15 seconds as well? If this fight drags on, he might be able to rejoin them. Nico's in trouble. They're going to cut their losses as the Viper will sacrifice himself. The gods. Down for Edge. The ward inside the base jumps in instantly, finds the Phoenix. They want to take care of the Supernova in the fight. They need to bring him down before the dive with the telekinesis.
No buyback.
Phoenix doesn't have a buyback.
It's very close. It's very
The
close.
25 cooldown on the lasso too. Roll in, BDZ finds a joke and they push him back. Nice force off once again. They're fighting before they're back alive on the Viper. That's a BKB, actually the minute a horn from your way. Rolled in once again. A buyback gonna come through. Execration, they've got all five. They've got to lose on Ryu into the instant TP. CTM will make it. But Natsumi? His Blade Fury's on cooldown. Outside took the roll as well. Yopaji needs to do whatever he can. He's unable to do anything. He'll lose Natsumi. He's able to get the Shadow Step as well. Yopaji
Didn't even need to waste a spot on the eggs. And are you ready for a light show?
So drag back on the track. First on the Viper with the horns on top of the back line as well. Nico falling incredibly low and they're able to bring him down.
Look at the lightning.
Buyback if he wants to reset, but the Brax is just getting shredded apart. You know, Disc finds the proc. Are they able to reset and go back in? Dooms out and Ryu refresh a pop, but the control is not there. Telekinesis. Spec not. Let's have the Aegis here, but Juggernaut, he's zoning away the reinforcements. He's getting choked down. CTM at the moment is having a free fight. But they're unable to get on top of the Enchantress. We see these impetus go to work. Make it back up, Carlos.
Link's done
The flame breaks. Action's up in 15 here. Is he going to Shadow Step 2 straight on top of the backline? Januel up and out he goes, but it kind of fates BDZ. He's going to roll in, Silence on 2. And now with the Earth Spirit, he's in no man's land. They won't have a way to stop the roll out. No block. They're still hunting. Lasso. There we go. Back
Razor.
They're able to catch up the Razor. Yowei, he's going to fall. Great fight for Nick. Homo keep getting 60 minutes. He's got a DD. Much bigger before Ryu. An incredible wall stop. Dude's out as well. This is the Agams. Dude to the break. He's there. They'll fight him. He doesn't have a buyback. Aeontis on this slash. Razor's going to fall as well. 2 down instantly. Neon. What a counter initiation. They're able to protect Yopaji and they want more blood too. Back in the midst of it all. Nico, can they catch Natsumi? Who do you give these Ags to? Get the jump. He's actually blinking back to safety, and now Natsumi is pushing on forward. He's got to be careful because the blinks on cooldown for Yopaji. It's the wall, blinks up onto the back line as well. And Ryu do. It's going to get reflected through, so he won't have to double through. Controlling him up with the move, but the damage is too much for them to deal with. Natsumi, the turn to stone, super over the middle of the fight. CTM, he controlled the outpost. The buybacks are going to be able to rejoin with the TPs, but can they protect the Juggernaut? The agents
Don't buyback, remember.
They're all in on this team fight. They brought out for the items. They need help and they need it now. Natsumi played through. Telekinesis. Oh, but he's still alive. Natsumi. He's a welcome. And Ryu blink in. Double doom. Yopaji as well. That's gonna be a Execration. They lose all. Smoke up. Observe what's dropped. See Natsumi. X is there. Able to bring him down with the initial jump. Fallen Sky, but a quick BKB, but the Doom's out as well. But dive away. He's going to go back forward. The issue of Neon, because they can close the distance. Very nice. The Earthquake's going to be able to turn into stone, but still the Doom duration's way too much for them to handle. What's up the backline? Viper's down. 3 now. It's all to Yowie, but there was a Spectre. He doesn't have a buyback. That just might be it. Spectre down. 120 seconds on the deck. Yowi's going to fall as well. Razor Viper insta-slows Natsumi. The objective-based gaming, that's going to be able to do it. That's it. Neon, they take game 1 in our elimination series.
Already talked about, there's a lot of magic coming from Execration.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, depending on what island you're from, if you're from Zon or that sort of thing, but
Hold up.
who knows?
High ground, that is not a place you want to be. It's a full Radiant Heroes dragged back into his demise. And now Execration, they're trying to take the fight. And the Batrider's not there at the moment. Slowly we're going to see Enryu waddle his way to help out if a further fight continues to break out.
The battle
They have left in the tank though, defensive items. Rules, maybe BKB. Oh, do have some aggression. Still doesn't have a second point up in the poison attack.
Radiant's bottom tower
Backing
is
up the
under
charges,
attack.
but meanwhile Natsumi and Januel just turn their attention to deal with Execration's position 5. They can't fight on top of the Nether Toxin, so it's going to cost Natsumi as he has to push back to safety, but he's actually still going to blink on forward. He's able to clean up all 3. Is it going to be a 5-minute triple kill? It's not.
What kind of harassment Enryu is taking? Pause that for a second as we've got 3 people down on this bot side. Korea not dying before the Rigafelt gets delivered.
Radiant's bottom tower
Actually
is under
committed
attack.
4 with the Phantom Strike. So he sense a sign of weakness here. The ability on
Yopaj is here.
the great rotation. Even Palos wants a shot. He's got an early point in the ultimate. Maxed out beam brings down the Phantom Assassin from downtown. And he doesn't get the jaunt away. Sticks around for a little bit too long. Now we're saying that Neon, I didn't think they'd be able to defend Bob, but in fact they do just that. They're looking to push on for more. You don't want to dive too far. The kickback still Eclipse holding at the moment. Yopaj, she commits forward, but the beams, they're raining down on Januel instead. Yopaj is able to sidestep up, and now Palos is going to be careful. Natsumi jump back in. CTM. Seeing what can happen on an Enchantress if you're able to freely dish out the impetus. I know it's only level 2.
Go back in.
And it's still stacking up. Have another round of the ultimate, but Yopaj
Need to be able to catch up so that I can deal with this murder later on.
lane.
Radiant
Clips
structures
along with the
are
overgrowth. Double ultimates committed for the kill on Enryu. And you killed the Void Spirit. We gotta take your life for that.
Sure, you get the assist, you know, if Roche is the one that eventually takes you down, but I guess not. You've got Enryu rotating through as well, though. He has enough money to be able to buy the Blink Dagger, but doesn't have it yet. Doesn't save up for that BKB.
Oh, great overgrowth. 1-2. They'll kill off the bat, kill off CTM. They see how important this fight needs to be around the Roche pit. They're going to buy back on the Enchantress. They know the ultimates were committed there.
Radiant.
So I don't believe Execration can actually stick around for this. And maybe Radiant, if they get some information that Roche is low, they might think about it. But PA still without Destro might be a little bit too hard. They're going to smoke up though. Let's see the angle they want to take.
Radiant's middle tower.
Very
is
early
under attack.
BKB. Alos. Grouped up again on Execration.
Goes into 4.
Look at this art as well. Of the Earth Spirit, BKB not popped just yet. Natsumi now will do so. And the jump on forward as well. Great ward in the backline. They're going to be able to utilize that for a Phantom Strike target. And Execration. They have to sound the retreat. They're actually going back in. They caught out Yopaj. Coil drop. He's not down just yet. How? They stole the coil. Januo. What a steal. Locking him in. But Natsumi is unable to man fight here with the BKB on Kuda, but it doesn't matter. It's all on Yopaj. The DD still paying off drastically as they get the flame break into the lasso. 5 down on Execration. Seem to be online just yet.
Speaking of the PA, she's getting gone on.
TP's on cooldown. They're going to be able to find it before a BKB TPL.
Nice BKB.
There's no stand his ground in man fight. As Palace with the Eclipse on the backline with the Overgrowth controlling the Phantom Assassin. He needs to target to Phantom Strike 2. Back to the creeps, but the BKB's now expired. And the rotations, they're a little bit too late. Yopaji's finally going to show up, but they've lost Natsumi. A drag back with the lasso will claim a kill on the Ursper, but now they don't have the numbers advantage, as CTM will fall as well. And Execration find 3 under the T1 tower, and they smell more blood. Go away, blink in, and Ryu, he's gonna get caught. 4 down.
Well, how long left on Aegis? A minute or so. So see if they look to just give up this tower or continue to fight on forward. It's going to be rough.
Natsumi, that's a great BKB. Instantly, the puck's going to get brought down. It's not the start that Execration are looking for. And now with Luna on the front line, Lasso drags them away, so Januel's going to be able to keep their life, and Nico's pretty weak. They actually just have to sacrifice Palos. We'll do that. Reset, roll in, BDZ. He's just trying to get any attention he can brought on himself so Palos can get back to safety. But they're retreating underneath the observer ward. Oh my god, the real one, man, but it's not enough. Palos, can he still stand his ground in man fight? It's pretty beefy, but it's not enough. We'll drag him back to his demise. As I say that, Natsumi, he might kick out and he will. The poison attack will claim the kill with the help of the double damage rune. But 4 will fall. And with how slow this game is transitioning at the moment, is well, we're actually going to see smoke up. Radiant feel like they're in a position.
He could be baked though.
Showing mid. The lasso. It's actually on the Viper. Able to bring the
coil though.
Nico's actually still alive, and now with the coil, gotta keep in mind that's the argument. So they're wasting the BKB duration of the Phantom Assassin, and Palace is able to stand his ground at right click. BA drag back, but inside the river with the Overgrowth controlling 3. They'll bring them both down, and they're in trouble. EDZ, one more right click, kill 4, but still, Neon. You see this
though on Jao, which is nice. He needs to make sure that that's connected in onto the Luna so that those glaives aren't bouncing around your base.
That should just be a full set now.
Radiant's middle.
E3 down. Lost the melee range soon to fall as well. They're going to jump in. Lasso. Great counter initiation with the coil. They're not going to be able to drag it back too far.
That's one.
Two with the Aegis. They kill him the second time though. Rolling. It eats the Remnant. So they're not going to drag back Palace before the BKB. Natsumi's still looking to jump in. He knows the coil's on cooldown, so he won't be controlled through the magic immunity. They steal the Overgrowth as well. Go Paj. Magic immune. She's going to jump back in. Can they go here from Neon? CTM back alive. He's outside the base. Again, CTM, his position's going to be careful. The glaives will rip him apart with the glaives. The shard from Palace is enough. And our objective base gaming. They're looking for the tier 3 down bot. Neon, 2 heroes down. They don't have buybacks.
Very close on the Enchantress.
Rubik's going to fall as well. He doesn't have a buyback either. Execration. Should scout this out. I see the Fireflies jump in. Nico once again, the Viper just the target of the lasso. Now two on the backline. Instantly brings down the tree protector, but the coral drops and the BKB might be wasted here. Look at the coral duration. They're controlling great use of the USM to the beams. That tube is down and he doesn't have a buyback. As Execration, they can push on forward. They still don't have the numbers advantage, but they have the raid bots in the Luna. As Palace is
triple stifling dagger, they just need the extra chance that they're going to get that full 50%.
He's going to get caught by the coil. Oh, Puck, it's on to 3. He just picked up the refreshment. We can have a second round with the Overgrowth. It's locking them all in place. Palace, he's able to go to work with the glaives bouncing back and forth. The BKB's expired, and so will the Phantom Assassin's life. The buyback look to rejoin them. He's unable to close the distance fast enough. Neon, they need a reset. But CTM won't be as successful. Gonna try and split away from the team. And Sans is there. Natsumi back in. Keep in mind, the BKB is still on cooldown. Let's see if the coup de grace chance can come into play. Yopaj, easy will fall. The bash is there. Is it enough for them though? They'll bring him down. Yopaj has got no buyback. They still kill off the puck. It's up to Russo Nevertoxin. See, pretty nice here. I hear a coil. Who's called to the backline? It's the Batrider. Out of all heroes, you needed that lasso flicker. Maybe going to be able to come into play here. One more right
against a Luna.
ATM. Not in the greatest spot here. Needs to get back to safety. They need every hero they can get for this defense. And
he's just ulting the fountain.
They're going to jump in. One more attempt to hold this second game. Otherwise, we're going to a potential game 3. At the backline, Natsumi He's gonna do as much as he can. He's targeting RR. Already one overgrowth has been used. So crit down the tree protector, but with the BKB on cooldown, the Phantom Assassin will fall. Fire back on CTM, but they have to call it quit. Off it with this last pick, and I feel like the Leshrac can kind of fulfill that role with taking.
An SA staple, it's going to be good at bullying out this this Mirana, but well, actually they get the stun onto CTM.
More than likely your first blood.
Dire's courier
Can I
has
get
been
both Horus here too? Especially when they use this first Doom. It's more difficult on a hero like Natsumi. Well, in fact, you don't need it because Yahweh. He's got plenty of damage and also plenty of mana left in the tank to man-fight. But on the turn, corner break, not enough. First potential coming through thanks to Laguna Blade, but there's the Doom. Thanks to the Lina, but where are the stuns? Moving incredibly fast. Thanks to the Fury Soul, 2 points along with the Wind Lace. So Lina makes it.
Burn halfway towards the Spirit Vessel.
Oh, life still gets ripped apart. That's a parent.
Early blink tag coming out.
Still sticking around though.
His team on his back.
Uh-oh. Stays too long. Comes out on Nico. Maybe CTM can get another
save him,
Ravage.
CTM.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. Oh, they even get the curse. So even CTM is going to end up falling here. Nice rotation from Execration. I mean, you lose Palos, but you got it. So there's a smoke for nothing down bot though. You go. Trouble. He's got the team starting to swing down to help out. He's gonna even have to drop the Doom as well, Januel, a little bit too
He's
late.
Gonna continue?
Now that the sprint's expired, so Slider is gonna run himself back to safety. But Neon, they don't have any more rotations. It's just Yao that can try and protect the Slider through the Doom, and he's gonna be able to do so at a high extent. So find a one for...
Just placed behind him.
Dire's
The
middle
4 staff
tower
at the
is
ready.
under attack.
Get here fast enough though. The tower's falling pretty low. Jimmy's got backup. How do they start the fight here? Leading forward once, Nico, Blink, and Ryu. Great Rapado with his crush. The curse instantly. And they're blocking the two. It sets up for the arrow and the split earth onto both. CTM hasn't been able to line up an incredible earth spike as they'll lose the reincarnation. And it's that Infest right now from Neon. The Infest is out for the bonus health. Nico, he's still got the Doom as well. They don't even need it for this team fight. He's going to be able to find the Wraith King to the northern side. And Yopaj, there's the Doom. It'll come into play to cancel the TP. Well, as this one is towards the Lake Sage. Hold that thought.
Found the Wyvern. Do they have the instant lockdown?
It's not there though. Finger of Death, they'll try it. Earthspike is there. Only one because of the rage protection from Palos. He's able to get the curse off. He might still tick off to the Viper Strike. He will. But Enryu, one more right click. Gonna get to safety. He's so low. Double leap. BDZ will find him. They'll kill off the starter. So we're 1 for 1. They're gonna buy back on the Wyvern. They want to try and heavily commit for the fight. Yopaj, Laguna, Blade, Palace. He's so far away from the rest of the team. Infest, great.
You do that. You know, you've got leaps. You've got buyback.
Coming over. Arrows out. Oh, just misses Natsumi. Ryu, great jump. But now there's no Wyvern to be able to protect Yowei. They need the Infest. But Palace, he's running head fast on top of the backline. Lina is protected. BKB out of the Doom, so they don't have to worry about that. They need to worry about the Lash. And she's down out of the count. So is the Doom as well. Aegis is going to get picked up. Palace
got it.
steals it. But I don't know if it's going to matter. They'll kill him off the once, and they should be able to do it a second time as well. The Rage is available. LSA timing a little bit too late, but he can't TP out because he has to go up against the Bashes.
Oh, the Infest.
He doesn't have any more though. BDZ is
Not ideal. You know, you want those 2 points at least into your ultimate. This could be a huge
angle
fight.
they've got. Atsumi's. There's the follow, and Ryu's going to be able to provide it. Nico, great counter initiation now with the counter brace. They keep RR alive, and then BD's down on top of the starter. He's going to end up falling just before
Finally get him.
And now Nico as well. Doom is out, but it's still going to cost him his life. Here's the last couple of right clicks up turn. Alice stunned up. Natsumi, his hot pursuit. He's found his target. He's trying to lock on top of it. They don't have the control, so instead they'll just turn. Left track, no man's land, stuck out on top of the river. BDZ pellets, they just have to retreat away. Cut their losses, they will. But it cost them the left track. Yowei.
Oh, they caught it.
Ryu, he ate the arrow! No, you don't want to keep your support alive, and Ryu's so important now with the backup as well. The curse, Yopaj will tear apart his support. BKB has to be committed. An even better 3-man LSA. Radiant, the damage has been dealt, and the creep wave is pushing. You just highlighted the double catapult wave. They take it tier 2, that's all they want.
They're considering the fact that Roche might be up. Be careful here, Natsumi. 25 just yet. And
Yep, finger of death. Versus even Laguna Blade.
the brace was used.
Who's going to buy back? Take a look at how important this fight is. Buyback from Slaughter, recognizing this could change the game. We take this victory into Roche. Could give us a chance to make it to TIs. Natsumi is going to lose the reincarnation, but Yopaj is freely hitting on the high gun. Natsumi's still going to be careful. Needs to back up at the team again. The split earth timing, and Ryu, he just got back. Rims out. We'll deal with Nico, but at least he's still able to use the ultimate before he dies. It's all Palace though, tearing apart the Neon lineup. So deal with Slaughter. That's a buyback. Down for 100-second. Go away. Ward. The wards are going to come through.
Are scanning.
I mean, the left track. Splitters are covering the pit here. Arrow.
He's on the front.
Wraith King. Oh, the backline. Nico.
Divide and conquer.
On top of the Lena. It's a big target, but he doesn't give it to him. Look at the Lena turn. Finger of death down. Now with the reincarnation, they're going to try and look to turn and fight this. A buyback coming through. Not going to have his ultimate for the second lap. And Ryu, he's caught out. The Splitters, they're layering the ground. Neon, they just can't get in the midst of it. Ayur's controlling up Genuel as well. They're going to lose 3 heroes here into the TP, maybe? Might walk underneath the observer ward that Radiant have in the Tinker position.
It's right there though.
Smoked up, straight into Nico. They find the target with Wallstorm. That's exactly what they need. With the help of Palace's damage, they'll kill off the Lena. Now she does have a buyback to rejoin them, but let's see what this is going to be able to provide them. It's a Wraith King getting control. Actually turns. They won't have a winter wipe before the fight. But they deal with the reincarnation with the timing. No, nice BKB Natsumi. He eats the arrow. And over the Bloodthorn down. Palace murders over Slip with the crash. And Ryu, they control. No life stealer and no damage. As back to life, shredding apart. Yo, way, look at the machine gun go to work. Who down on X?
The illusion rune going to be able to push out that bottom side of the map, make Execration perhaps second guess themselves in the way.
Is he able to jump? Smoke drops off the backline. They haven't found the Lena though, so they have to try and
in the puddle.
Andrew instantly, he's just running to the opposite direction with the BKBs. They popped the Red Fire Blast. Boom still has that second round ultimate to utilize here. They caught up to Lena. Nico, he's canceling the blink with the Radiance. The Lotus Orb is out. They're going to be able to protect Yopaj, and now Natsumi's still pushing him further and further away. Reincarnation being popped. He's still got the BKB for the second life as well.
Arrow.
Holding the high gun, arrows on the mark, and Ryu back returning to no double strikes on the high gun, finger of death, what occurs? Flick it down, he's gonna make it back up, that's a dieback, Natsumi falls as well, what occurs? He's able to rejoin them, they need a reset, Neon, cut your losses and get out of the area. As Zhao try to stalk and get away, but the Trickster Cloak is not enough. Blink, got to force the 8th lens as well. But
I'm going to switch out the blink dagger after you blink on him.
Another fight, instant horse stop with the Doom Fall as well. They've used them in the first live with the reincarnation. Just force away. Does have the refresher. He actually popped the refresher orb, so still has the shard available. So 2 more rounds of the Dooms here for Nico. Set of racks, claim bot, and they'll get the jump.
Henry's going for the back line. Who can he catch? Finally get this Wyvern.
Straight up, how do they start? Jump in, Natsumi. So as a reincarnation with the Dooms out, they've been able to catch out the Lena, but the double forward stuff needs to get back to safety with the War Stop.
They got Wyvern.
He's getting control. They'll deal with the reincarnation. Natsumi instantly with the BKB popping. They're gonna fall. Yopaj, he doesn't have a buyback. Nico will still fall on the backline, and Ryu, BKB, TP out. Okay, Wyvern. I'm going to be able to rejoin them here without Yopaj. How can they hold?
I think they can.
See, Alos, Mega Creeps Gaming, 1 game away from eliminating Neon. No way. The BKB Natsumi forced up once again. Henry, they're walking on Natsumi. They're going to be careful what occurred. It's even better than the crush. It's on to 3. Straight on top of the throne. They full up with all the damage. Natsumi. He'll kill off the Viper. No buyback. CTN's down as well. Before he can get the finger of death, he's got a buyback to rejoin them. Another 3-man crush. The buyback coming out. But the reincarnation. There's no BKB. Natsumi. And forced up back to safety. But the Wraith King's getting targeted. Wraith King's down. Execration. They might have just done it, and they have. The cheese to drop. 55-minute game. They'll eliminate Neon.
Radiant.
Oh man, what a long road to get there.